Hey guys, you're watching Ocarina Owl, the place you go to for fun ocarina tutorials, songs, and more. This is episode 4 of the How to Play the English Pendant tutorial series. In this episode, we'll be covering 4 things. 1. The major pentatonic scale. 2. The minor pentatonic scale. 3. How to read the treble clef without the notes and without tabs. And 4. Finally, your song of the week, Canoe song. Stay tuned. Okay, so far in this series we've learned a couple of really important things. 1. We've learned the major scale on the ocarina, specifically the C major scale on the ocarina. 2. We've learned basic posture and basic technique of the 6-hole ocarina. Finally, we've learned about 3 very easy songs on the 6-hole ocarina. If you're not going to watch any other episode of the series, I recommend that you watch this one, because this episode will teach you how to make up any different pentatonic songs on your ocarina so that you can either go outside and busk, or you can improvise different melodies at home. The first note we learned in this series was high C. All we do is cover the 2 thumb holes in the back. After that, we learned A, which is the same as high C, but we add the index finger on the left hand. After that, we learned G. It's the same as A, but we add the index finger on the right hand. After that, we learned F, which is sideline. I nickname it sideline because it looks like a line when you cover both of the biggest holes on your ocarina. We also learned high D, which is just like high C, but you uncover one of the thumb holes on the back of your ocarina. I prefer to uncover the right thumb. Those notes again are F, G, A, C, D. This is called the pentatonic scale, but more specifically, the major pentatonic scale. It sounds like this. If you take those 5 notes and play them in any order, it's like playing the black keys on the piano. It sounds good no matter what. It is called the major pentatonic scale because if you end on F, the melody sounds major. Let me improvise a melody using the major pentatonic scale. I'm going to leave the notes on the screen. I want you to try to improvise a melody. It doesn't matter if the rhythm is simple, complicated, it doesn't matter what notes you use, but try to end on F so it sounds like the major pentatonic scale. Here you go. We're going to add a new note to the mix. It's just like F sideline, so show me the fingering for F, and we're going to add the index finger. Now this is covering all the holes except for the little hole on your ocarina, the tiniest hole, and this is called D. Now I know we learned high D, but this one sounds a little bit lower. It sounds like this. When we add this note to the major pentatonic scale, it becomes the minor pentatonic scale. Listen. A lot of melodies are written for the minor pentatonic scale. A lot of Native American melodies, which are very popular on the ocarina, can be played with this scale. I'm going to improvise a minor melody on the minor pentatonic scale. Now that's a very basic melody, but you can improvise something similar. I will leave the notes on the screen for you, and you can use high D or low D to end your melody. Secondly, I wanted to discuss how to be able to read music without using tabs and why that's important. The 3 advantages that reading music gives you is that 1, you're able to know the rhythm without having to listen to someone else. 2, you can look at a piece of paper and read it and perform it accurately. And 3, it makes you a better musician. With all that being said, how does the ocarina read music? You need to know that the ocarina reads the treble clef. The treble clef has lines and spaces. In fact, it has 5 lines and 4 spaces. If you take your hand out, you can emulate what that looks like. 5 lines, and we count them from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to the top. The spaces we count from the bottom to the top as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now for the spaces it's pretty easy. We just spell the word face. F-A-C-E. For the lines, we like to use different acronyms. You can use your favorite. I use every good boy does fine. But I've heard all sorts of things. You can say Elvis's guitar broke down Friday. Every good burger deserves fries. Every green bus drives fast. You decide. The notes on the lines of the treble clef are E, G, B, D, F. Hence the acronym. And to be honest with you, there's no other way to get better at them than to just practice them and practice reading them a lot. For your song of the week, I've chosen a minor pentatonic song. It's called Canoe Song, and it sounds like this. Now it uses one more note that we haven't covered, and that's called low C. Low C is when you cover every single hole on your ocarina, 2 back holes, 4 front holes, and it sounds like this. I've put the sheet music on the description for all the lessons we've had up to this point. For Canoe Song, I gave you the option of reading it with the note names or without the note names. I want to try to see if you can get used to reading without the note names and without the tabs. I've also left an additional challenge, Land of the Silver Birch, in case you are already done and pretty good at Canoe Song. It sounds like this. Be sure to note that both Canoe Song and Land of the Silver Birch have a syncopated rhythm in them. So when you see the separated eighth notes, make sure you perform that rhythm as 1 and. Once again, that rhythm is 1 and versus the rhythm that I've been teaching you, which is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Be sure to note that. Next week will be my final installment for the 6-hole English Pendant Ocarina series. Be sure to subscribe, to like, leave a comment down below, turn on the bell for notifications. That way you can be notified of when I post a new video. And be sure to comment with what you'd like me to do next. I appreciate all of you who have been leaving comments, letting me know of things you want me to cover, songs you want me to do, songs you want me to do a tutorial for. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Ocarina Owl, signing out.